Hi guys, Ed here with GameHog's Top 10. Today we're going to be going through the top 10 most anticipated games of 2016.
At number 10, it's Dark Souls 3. Fans of the Dark Souls games will understand why people get so feverishly excited for these new installments. Dark Souls 3 is the latest release by From Software and is set to release in April 2016. Building on the gameplay design from Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, the game features a lot of familiar features and set pieces, as well as boasting new ones, such as an Estus flask for magic, a new battle stance, and a new Lord of Cinder mode that's similar to Humanity from Dark Souls 1. Recent footage from the game shows that neither the brutal difficulty nor the haunting art style have changed much for this new release. Number 9. Recore. Recore is an action-adventure game developed by Concept and Armature Studio for the Xbox One and PC. Not much is known about the game, other than it features an adorable robotic dog and that the teams behind it have a collective experience including Metroid Prime 3, Batman Arkham Origins, and Maverick Hunter. The game has been delayed from its release in the second quarter of 2016. Number 8. Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda is BioWare's sequel to the original Mass Effect trilogy, taking place long after the events of the games and based far away in the Andromeda galaxy. Not many details have been released about the game, but we do know that the lead writer recently left to join Bungie, which doesn't sound like a great start. However, the game is also being developed on the Frostbite engine, also used by Dragon Age Inquisition, which means we can hopefully expect phenomenal graphics in the game. The game is set to be released in December 2016, but could potentially be pushed back if more staff leave to join Destiny. Number 7. Wild. Wild is an upcoming survival adventure game set sometime between 6000 and 5000 BC. The game includes a very large open world, allegedly the size of Europe, complete with dynamic weather as well as seasonal variations, online play, and the ability to play as any creature in the world, such as wolves, sheep, fish, and so on. Gameplay was shown at Paris Games Week 2015, showing how animals can be controlled by using shamanic-like powers, and how spirits of animals can be summoned for quests. This bear-riding, snake-grabbing, stick-swingingly good game will be released on the PS4 sometime in 2016. Number 6. Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 is the sequel to the award-winning Dishonored, which was released in 2012. 15 years after the events of the first game, the Empire begins to plunge into chaos after Empress Emily Kaldwin, the little girl from the previous game, is suddenly dethroned by an otherworldly usurper and becomes an outlaw. Determined to claim it back, Emily follows the steps of her royal protector Corvo in becoming an assassin. It was announced by Bethesda at E3 2015 and will be released sometime this spring. No gameplay footage has been released yet, but will most likely feature similarly exciting stealth-based gameplay with huge graphical improvements. Number 5. Quantum Break. Quantum Break is an upcoming third-person shooter developed by Remedy Entertainment for PC and Xbox. Players play as Jack Joyce, a person with time manipulation powers in a world where time stutters, making everything freeze except him. Players can use a variety of firearms as well as their time manipulating powers to defeat enemies in the game. Joyce can stop time temporarily and has a host of other temporal-based abilities. A digital live-action series is also in production, meaning this could be a brilliantly delivered digital masterpiece. Number 4. The Last Guardian. The Last Guardian, developed by Gen Design and published by Sony, is a pseudo-sequel to the famed games Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. The game has been shown to involve a young boy and a giant bird-dog-cat hybrid thing called Trico. The game requires the player, controlling the boy, to manipulate Trico like a real animal, such as luring it with food to use the creature as a means to climb and reach high platforms or for other puzzles. The game has been in development since 2007 and will hopefully follow the iconic footsteps of its predecessors, featuring a beautiful storyline and stunning visuals tied to brilliantly designed gameplay. Number 3. Final Fantasy VII Remake. 2016 also marks the release of the highly anticipated remake of Final Fantasy VII. Initially announced by Square Enix at E3 2015, the game has already shown off exciting new graphics, gameplay, and voice acting for the new game. The game retells the story of the original game and may include some of the extra material from the game's lore. The game is being released episodically through 2016 and 2017 to coincide with the 20th anniversary of the game's release, and will be released on the PlayStation 4. Number 2. Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is an RPG set 1,000 years in the future, in which human civilization have long abandoned Earth due to the world being dominated by robotic creatures, which have since become the strongest creatures in the world. The components of these creatures, such as the electricity and metal they're composed of, are vital to your survival, and you can loot these creatures' corpses to find the useful resources. The game's role-playing elements are said to be between that of Assassin's Creed and Skyrim, complete with a huge open world and diverse, fascinating robotic dinosaur/animal hybrids, which is awesome. Finally, at number 1, it's No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a groundbreaking adventure video game developed and published by the indie studio Hello Games. Players are free to explore the entirety of a procedurally generated open universe, which includes over 18 quintillion planets, many with their own set of flora and fauna. The main aim of the game is to gather resources, improve your starship, and head to the center of the universe. However, that's only one way to play the game. You can set up a trade route around the star system, you could become an intrepid reporter naming the planets and fauna you discover, or you could be a dangerous space pirate and take other people's ships and materials for resources. This could very well be one of the best games ever made, with a gorgeous art style and potentially limitless realm of play. We can't wait for this game to be released. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this top 10 list. If we didn't mention any of the games that you'd like to see in our list, let us know in the comment section. We probably neglected them. Be sure to like and subscribe for more top 10 videos.
Oh, here we go, we're in.
Alright, okay, what are you saying?
I'm seeing a really dodgy frame rate.
Yes, sadly this one does start off with a bit of a laggy setting.
Oh my god! No!